50 political prisoners in these United States. This poem is dedicated to Mumia Abu-Jamal, to Gary Tyler, Brother Sankofa down in Texas where they're getting ready to fry next week. It's dedicated to all political prisoners in these United States. We're just using Mumia as the icon today, but we need to sing out for all of them. Ain't no justice in the USA. Remove me, remove me. Help me, come on. FBI, CIA. Ain't no justice in the USA. Remove me. FBI, CIA. Ain't no justice in the USA. Help me now. I'm the one to help me, man. Ain't no justice in the USA. Remove me. In the USA, remove me. The New World Disorder. These claims of congressional black caucus and transfix the liberal Democrats as not considered elephants and bands turning to eagles. The Ku plans and Ku controls rise as fascism arrives like deja vu. The electric chair is being primed in service because execution is in style this year as it was last year and the year before, but now it's legal and 3,000 hearts on death row. Feel like now you're being wrong that stormtroopers and blue meat pregnant black mothers in the streets of Brooklyn. Jukebox and MTV. Teachers, let the teens how to be gangsters and educate electric chairs being primed in service because execution is in style this year as it was last year and the year before, but now it's legal and 3,000 hearts on death row. Feel like now you're wrong that stormtroopers and blue meat pregnant black mothers in the streets of Brooklyn. Jukebox and MTV. Teachers, let the teens how to be gangsters and education in the classroom is canceled due to a lack of interest. The prison is a new plantation and new to bridge who stole cashless. The postal orphanages for children of teen mothers that goes to concentration camps permeate the air. The military-industrial complex is exchanged by the prison-industrial complex, but it's not too complex to see it's the fastest growth industry in these yet to be United States. And the new Republican-led Senate who steps up into the future. Three strikes you're out, cries the red, white, and you. Three strikes you're out. The new enemy is you, brother man. Poor, black, uneducated, disenfranchised on welfare with no health care. You, sister, young and pregnant with no job and no man. You are the new enemy in this new world disorder. If you're poor and black, white, brown, red, yellow, or blue, you too are the new enemy in this new world disorder. Give me your tired, your poor, your mother message yearning to be free. I'll send you back to Cuba, to Haiti, to Vietnam, any place that we'll bomb in. Oh yes, Virginia, I'm not so sure about Santa, but there really are political prisoners and POWs in these United States. Help me now, FBI. FBI. here in the USA. Remove me up here. Remove me up. And all political prisoners. So, we're gonna roll up out of here. We want to leave you with the title cut from the CD. It's kind of like my theme, you know. I kick it every year. It's paradigm shifting, flipping the script on myths. Yeah, gonna roll with that. Roll with that. I'm the original man. I was a runaway slave. I was here before time. I'm the original man. I was a runaway slave for a time. Man, we don't know how just something capitalist made to control y'all. I can't be controlled. I'm that dreadhead nigga your mama said to watch out for. Niggas was volatile cultural then, yeah. I was here before race. Race was just something conquerors used to divide us. I was here before Adam. Adam was gay and didn't even like apples. Eve was a homegirl. I was the dude next door. We used to throw barbecues in the garden to eat. Brothers had to bring a bottle of wine, a six-pack or lunch to get in. Sisters could get in for free. The ascended masters was my posse. Me and Cleopatra used to do the wild thing underneath the steps of the pyramid. Me and this boy named Saul used to sunbathe on the banks of the Nile. Me, Rob Patel, Cyrus and my aunt, I was badass fans. We could jam down by the streets on Saturday night. On Fridays, we party in Kush. On long weekends, we hang out with Krishna. We cruise along the banks of the Ganges on the elephant. Me and Buddha was buddies. We go to Accra for vacation. Hang out with Dorisha, Jimmy, y'all about to allow Goon and them crazy man, right? Yeah. The Bible was the first national enquirer. King James was the editor. I met that brother Jesus. He was a real black man. A young dude, dropped out of school early. Was doing me a miracle though, changing water to wine and whatnot. To the mean fish fry too. I was there when he was killed. It was a Judeo Roman conspiracy. He was a political prisoner. We had a Free Jesus rally. Still got my button too. didn't work though, they killed him anyway. Should have had Johnny Cochran for a lawyer. Me and Luke made samples of latest rage. I gave Gabriel a trumpet that so he could play a mean blues. I promised Mary I'd keep her secret, you know, that she wasn't no virgin. Just after she made us so she could get a welfare check, since Joseph was the absentee father. I thought y'all figured all out by now. Once I tell y'all everything, look. Jesus told me I could be God just before he died. I didn't want the responsibility, though I knew all them crazy zealots would be killing peacemakers and saying he told them to do it. I didn't want all that blood and stuff on my conscience. I used to slang rock. No, not cocaine. Crystals, amethyst, tiger's eyes, turquoise, onyx, and blue lapis. I was a prophet before it was profitable. Thought about getting a psychic hotline, but I couldn't get an 800 number. I was here before language, before you had to worry about people lying. Everything was the truth then. I was here before negativity. Life was simple then. I was here before fear. I was here before wanting, need and greed and war and shame and blame. I was here before darkness. I am the light. I've come to show you the way. Follow me. I am truth. I am eternal peace. All we need is love. All we need is love. All we need is love. I am Wizards on bass. Rasta Shaka discussion. My name is Ngoma. I see y'all at the International African Festival, July the 4th. We'll be performing there 5. Remember, I got some of these CDs. Come check me out, all right? Peace. Ngoma, ladies and gentlemen, Ngoma. As I say, I just want to let you know, this is how it's going to go. We have a poet that is coming up.
Ordinarily, we would not interrupt the flow of the program, but there's an urgent matter that we have to attend to. On June 22nd, the vicious murderer named Governor George Bush of Texas is going to kill Brother Shaka Sankofa. On June 22nd, Bush has issued the warrant to kill Brother Sankofa. As in the past, though, African people can turn those kinds of things around. In that instance, the people in Texas and people across the country has asked for a massive show of African people in Texas during the Republican convention. We are trying to get a bus because the cheapest bus that we could get is $6,000. However, and sis, I hear you. If there is, please, we're at 456 Nostrand Avenue. If anybody knows a cheaper bus company, come, please, tell us, because we have called all the African ones. We called all the church ones. You know what I'm saying? And this one is the least expensive. So we coming to y'all and asking now for your donation. We will count it, tell you how much we have, and that bus that we will get will be able to take as many people as we could get on it for free. You know, we're not going to collect the money then charge you to get on the bus. The important thing, brothers and sisters, is that if we descend on Texas during the Republican convention, we can turn the tide and save this brother's life. First and foremost, he didn't do it. But even if he did do it, Bush is one of the most notorious killers in the history of the world. And so is this murdering country. So they have no moral right to kill an African after the Middle Passage. The 80s, they have no right. But we can stop them this time. We need your help. Thank you.
Again, you can remember the address is 456 Nostrand Avenue. Yeah, they say it doesn't work. There's stuff in your mouth. So, we go now to the poet.
They're not right. The poet.
How you feeling out there? I have some poetry from the motherland. This first poem is entitled Misnomer. A negative connotation planted in your head. Some say they'd never touch it. Some look at it with dread. Knowledge lost to us. There's ignorance instead. A legacy rejected. Egyptian book of the dead. Misnomered with a purpose to trick the rightful heir. While some of us are wary, others just don't care. Treasures lost, forgotten, and just as seldom read. A legacy neglected. Egyptian book of the dead. A time capsule preserved beneath years of dust. A path was laid to guide us, to awe, inter, and trust. The answers to your questions await you if you dare. Partake of the inheritance your ancestors prepared. For those who walk in darkness and seekers of the light. For those in search of justice, Hotep, Ma'at, and right. For when your time is done here and you face the Meteru, so your heart is as a feather, read the curtain rule. Hotep. This is entitled Gift of Inter. It was not by chance. To be, it was meant. In agony, I came. My spirit broken, my soul wrecked. The light reached out to me. I knew not his name. Gave me a gift. It soothed my pain. Frankincense, myrrh, anointed with oil. The breath of life saved me, gave me rest from my toil. In closing mine eyes, it shone crystal clear. Deep within, peace be found here. Striving for balance, in search of peace, my faith and hope returned again. Wonders never cease. Gift of inter, to me, oh so dear. Deep within, I sojourn here. Ra, Apep, Hetepu, Heru, Ka, Ba, Tuwa, and Teru. My spirit awakened from this gift I got. I'm guided with kindness toward myrrh, joy, mayat. Gift of inter, wiped away my fears. Tuwa inter, peace be found here. Hotep. Here's one more. One more. Here's knowledge for our daughters. Live foods will suffice. Fresh pressed juices and water, herbs and spice. Fast, drink green, meditate, pray. Be it internal or external, purification is the way. Massage those aches and pains away. Take in the breath of life. Steam bath, exercise. Reduce your stress, your strife. Sage, Epsom salts, eucalyptus oil too. Hydrotherapy, aromatherapy, purification through and through. No one said it would be easy. Seldom is the path of right. With steadfast determination, you are importantly, purification of the heart. Hotep.
I guess this is for you like the marathon. You know, you remember when you started out this morning? You're on a pace, like. Oh yes, you see? My bosses, the government that run this program, not this program, but the program, told me to remind you that the basket that is coming around to try to get the bus to go down to Texas to try to save this brother's life that we just heard about, that you please spare a dollar. I was going to say an extra dollar, but who has an extra dollar? You either have a dollar or you don't. So we're just asking you to just get up off a dollar, then another dollar, okay? Please, and put it in that to help, because, as I said, we have to fight for everybody, for all of us. It has to be that type of struggle. And you know that situations exist where you can run into problems where in this country, land of the free, home of the brave, home of the brave, that you can be walking down the street and you can be arrested and charged with murder and found guilty and sentenced to die when you had nothing. Let me say, you could have been in Montreal when the murder or whatever it is happening in Virginia, but somebody can say that you were there and it will stick because that type of thing happens. So let's not be complacent, and I don't want to say that you're so wealthy and all that you can just get up off another dollar, but please do think about it and help the situation, all right?
That's the fire.
Where's the fire?
Over there. He gonna go all the way over there.
Oh yeah, big fire too. I guess somebody's planning barbecue.
I ain't no barbecue that big. They ain't gonna cook, they barbecue that
Just a reminder, it's a program update. After Shanto, we'll be hearing from Dr. Umalu.
Dr. Umalu is the individual that was his a sister that was here earlier, Eloise Dix. She was with the African Descendants, the burial ground program there, whatever the name of it is. But she's part of it, and Dr. Taylor, that you know, also she's also guilty. Yeah, you can't say thanks. I mean, people there and them work hard and do them type of things.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shanto. Shanto.
Foundation of life. When a man loses respect for himself, he regulates himself with the lowest of animals. But when a woman loses respect for herself, She takes a nation with her. A nation with her. A nation with her. descendant of slavery. But I am here to let you know that my ancestors, yes, our ancestors of over 400 years ago were not slaves, they were captives, and I am a descendant of that captivity. Born during the days of colonialism, bred during the era of capitalism. Slaves, them never were slaves. Tricked, bought, and stolen. They were transported across the Atlantic Ocean, chained together feet, neck, and hands, packed like sardines in a can. Many of them jumped over the sides only to be eaten alive. Yes, some of our people were responsible for assisting in some of those acts. Sold on the auction block with no consideration to family ties. Brothers and sisters split up. Mothers and sisters split up. Never to see each other again in life. Were those acts of a godly people? You tell me. Slaves? They never were slaves. Under the master whip and gun, they built a magnanimous empire. It was once said that the sun shall never set upon the British Empire. In the English colonies, they were known as Maroons. And in the Spanish colonies, they were known as Cimarroons. Yes, they escape whenever they can, fought, resisted. In Jamaica, two of the most well-known Maroons was a sister by the name of Nanny and a brother by the name of Quattro. In Cuba, when Fidel Castro and Che Guevara started their revolutionary movement, they went up into the Sierra Maestra Mountains, homes of the Cimarroons. In Guyana, the largest rebellion that took place in Barbados was led by Kofi and Accra. In Suriname, they escaped and went up into the mountains, creating their own civilization, which still exists today, the Choco people. In Brazil, the martial arts which was used to defeat the Portuguese is today a national dance, capoeira. Yes, right here in America, they fought and they escaped. The greatest woman I have never had the privilege of reading, to me, is Harriet Tubman. She didn't just escape. She went back, brought her parents, went back, brought relatives. She went back, brought friends. She went back and brought many others, never losing anyone. But what is most important to me about Harriet Tubman? Nobody financed her trips. She came to North, she worked, she did whatever she had to do, she made the money using her skills and went and brought our people. We have to finance our liberation. It's already there. Nobody don't have to tell you. The ancestors did it. Last but least, Haiti. They didn't just run away. They took their independence, led by Toussaint and Dessalines, becoming the first African nation in the Western Hemisphere. Because of the defeat that France suffered at the hands of my African women and men of Haiti, the Louisiana turkeys were sold at a very meager price to America. Yes, my brothers and sisters, our ancestors were not slaves, never saw themselves as slaves, never accepted that condition. They fought, resisted, they did everything within their power to bring us to the point where we are here today. And I must say that because of those who have forgotten, we have generations that are lost. Because of those who chose to forget, we have generations that are lost. Those who did not want to connect with the Africanness, knew the history and knew the culture, but didn't want to do anything about it. So our children are not in the slave ships anymore. They are in the prison ships. Did you hear me? They are in the prison ships. They're being raped the same way we were raped on the ships and in the holding pens. They're committing suicide, the same thing that many of our ancestors did. Many of them, when they come out of the prison ship, find it very difficult. Find it very difficult to live in this society. We have a job to do. I want you to repeat after me. We have a job to do. We have a job to do. We have a job to do. I'm not going to tell you what your job is. That's not my position. My position is to have an understanding of what my responsibilities are. And to do my responsibilities irrespective of who like me, or who care about me, or who is willing to share with me, or who is willing to help me do what I have to do. My responsibility is to do my job. Your responsibility is to have an understanding of what your responsibilities are. And to do it irrespective of who like you, irrespective of who don't care about you, irrespective of how they talk about you. Find out what your responsibility is and do it. I show. I show. I show.
Ashe.
Body, mind, spirit, and soul. Let me hear you.
Body, mind, spirit, and soul.
Let's go again. Body, mind, spirit, and soul.
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 Heal up and come again.
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 Body, mind, spirit, and soul.
Body, mind, spirit, and soul.
Body, mind, spirit, and soul. When I hear the music, 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 it's in the power, power they drum, it's in the power. he said to be brief. So we will be brief. I want to say thanks to everyone who's here. We appreciate you coming out and sharing, and we appreciate being here sharing with you. Mr. Jamel, a big hand for Jamel. Jamal, Saba, Rashid, Nidra Harris, Quincy Shannon, my beautiful wife, Nana, hello, Ma. Brother Jomo, who's sitting in the last company that. Brother Tutu. And some people think very simple, you know, but this brother is a master. He walk very easy. The brother Dudu is an Orisha priest in the tradition of the Orisha coming out of Trinidad, and he's also a master carver. The work that you see being displayed here, this is the work of Brother Dudu. Big hand. Much respect.
Dr. Mary Ubelu.
I'm very happy to be with you today because this is year 73 for me. And as the poet says, grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. And some of you are so ashamed, I'm getting so old. Well, if you don't get old, you're not going to live. So you have a multiple choice.
Stay still.
So I'm so happy that we're all together here today, celebrating our ancestors and telling them that we're trying to make 100. And we believe that 99.5 won't do. That we're trying every day to keep our families together, both our bloodline and our extended line. We're letting them know today as we sit here and sing and dance that we've not forgotten their suffering, that we've not forgotten those cold, chilly waters, that we've not forgotten the names they were called, the looks they were given. We have not forgotten that shoebox. Every time you see shoebox, you should remember that in this country there's a time when we traveled, the only food we had was in a shoebox. We have a lot to tell our ancestors, that we're trying to get closer to 100 because we believe that 99.5 won't do. This is not party time. This is thinking time. This is dedication time. This is time for us to take command of our families. This is time for us to take command of our communities. We're still losing property in our communities. We're still losing houses. We're still getting schools that are inferior. We're still getting some preachers who, instead of bringing us messages of hope, they're saying, and he played on a harp of 1,000 strings, spirit of just men made perfect. He played, and he played. I'm telling you, he played. One day, if you're good children, you're going to play. You're going to play on a harp of 1,000 strings, spirit of just men perfect. And the man has said nothing. They have a responsibility to us. They are our spiritual leaders, and they must lead us on to higher heights. The ancestors are not pleased with some of the things that are going on in our communities. They're turning around in their special graves and asking the Creator to be merciful and to guide us to higher heights. Our ancestors are not pleased with what's going on in some of our families. Some of us still don't eat one meal together a day. Some of us still don't eat that Sunday meal together. where we talk about how we got over. We don't eat together. We don't walk together. We talk walk together, children. Don't you get weary. Walk. You're not walking together. We're not condemning. What we're saying here, as one of the individuals who shares her life with this community, get together, children. Don't get weary. Get together, children. Don't get weary. There is a great camp meeting, and we do have a promised land. We listened to the drums today. We listened to the drums, and some of us forgot that many of our ancestors were punished because they tried to use that drum. My great-grandmother's back was broken when she put her head into a pot. You know, these old wooden, heavy pots, I don't know what they're made of. You know what they're made of, those wash pots. They caught her trying to sing because she was not permitted to sing, and they hit her across her back, and she grew up for the rest of her life with a broken back just because she wanted to sing some sort of song that she knew would be healing to us. Now, the drum is very healing. And as one of your sisters, I want each of you to get a drum in the house. Get a drum in that house and beat it. Beat it in defiance because your ancestors were not permitted to beat it. Take your problems one at a time. You saw the little children here. I tell them, put them forward. Put your children forward. Don't have them in the background. Put them forward so they can be seen, so they can be heard, so they can be praised, so they can be thanked. Put your children there, and once you put them there, protect them. We must protect our children. Too many children are going out there unprotected. Unprotected by a kind word.
Hey,
you don't know how many children go to school without hearing
other
a
cameras
kind
here.
word.
Come on, y'all.
They need a kind word. They need a smile. They need a pat on the back. They need to be world's best oil. The most sulfur-free oil in the world comes out of Nigeria. But yet, why should Nigerians be poor? You know the answer. I don't have to give you the answer, because Nigeria must be kept poor so that she cannot serve to lead the rest of the African world. You worry about Trinidad and Tobago. Some of us say, I've never been to Trinidad. You have been to Trinidad. Most of this asphalt you're walking on comes out of the pitch lakes of Trinidad. And we say we have never been to Trinidad. You have been to Trinidad. You've been to Trinidad. Then you say, oh, I don't know anything about Jamaica. You do know about Jamaica. All those aluminum pots. Where do you think we get the bauxite from? We get the bauxite out of Jamaica. We have it, our people. We have it, but we don't control it. We don't know what we really have. And all those nice spices that we get from Grenada. All that nice nutmeg. You can even get nutmeg perfume from Jamaica if you don't know it. You want to go to Paris. There's no reason to have Parisian perfume. All that perfume from Grenada, if you ever go there, comes from the nutmeg. So many things come out of the nutmeg. And we can't say anything about the South and all the contributions the persons of African origin in different parts of this world have made in terms of leadership. But we have to wake up and tell those ancestors out there that we're going to change, that we're going to have a new direction, we're going to have a new dedication, and it's going to be dedicated to a better day. Because if the white man is whiter than we are blacker than he. I make my living talking. And I got my education off the taxpayer's dollar. And I thank you very much. Let's take a new direction. Let's lift others as we go. And I'm going to leave you with some information. At Medgar Evers College, we have free jazz for you and your family. Every Friday night, it's free in front of 1650 Bedford Avenue. Bring your family out. Bring something to nush on. Learn our music. Because we have jazz in Trinidad, we have jazz in Ghana. That's the style of music. I don't know that much about music. I know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, ti, di, ti, 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 ti. But I do know that we have men and women who really know music. And he didn't know what to do. He couldn't get out of the hole. So when one of the creatures from the forest came and looked down in the hole, the creature said, "Who is down there?" Yeah. And the rat, then he had to say something, you know. He said, "I'm the king that never was." Now remember, this is a rat down the hole. "I'm the king that never was.
And the creature went into the forest and told the people living there and the other animals living there, don't you go near that hole. Don't you go near that hole. Don't you dare go near that hole. Well, why shouldn't we go near the hole? Well, that's where the king that never was lived. Oh, the king that never was lives there. So that creature, like some of us in our community, never checking up anything, don't you go near that hole. Don't you dare go near that hole. Why shouldn't I go near that hole? Oh, it belongs to the king that never was. The king that never was? Have you ever seen him? Oh, yes, I've seen him. You'll see the king that never was, who's down in that hole. Then all the creatures left their property, left their food, left their children, left their families for fear of the king that never was. So by that time, the king that never was became very, very bold. He came out like certain people are doing in our communities today. Came out and looked around at everything that the creatures had. Said, I'll take this and we'll take that. And, because they moved. We'll take it. So then somebody else asked, you saw the king that never was? Yes, I saw the king that never was. By that time they had retreated. They had left most of their lands, most of their fruit, most of their vegetables, most of their forestry, most of their property, because they were afraid of the king that never was. You've seen him? Oh, yes, I've seen him. How big is he? Ooh, he's that big. You saw him, he was that big. Then more people went. They got closer and closer to the water. Even some of them drowned, running away from the king that never was. Then somebody else said, oh yes, I know him very much. He is my mother's best friend. Ooh, he's your mother's best friend? Oh yes, they go out and they have fun together. Your mother knows the king that never was? You hear what I'm saying? His mother knows he's somebody big. He's important. We got to associate with him. His mother knows the king that never was. And then he gathered a lot of friends who supported him because his mother knew the king that never was. But what happens in our lives, and our ancestors know it, one day there'll come along a real king. And that's exactly what happened. There's always a real strong person in the community who sees through all of these falsehoods that some of us don't examine. And the real king said, you saw him? Yes, sir. How big was he? He was that big. And you saw him too? Yes. How big was he? He was so big like that. And the king went from creature to creature, from person to person, asking about the size and what the king that never was could do. Oh, he speaks a lot of languages. He speaks 7 different languages. I heard him. Oh, there's nothing they didn't say about the king that never was. So the real king, being a great person of great wisdom, which those of us in this community must try to gain, in wisdom. We must read. We must look at television programs that talk about things other than who slept here. We must listen to another type of exposure so we'll know what's happening in the world and what the world's thoughts are and what the literature is and what opportunities there are in traveling and how important it is to have people around you who are people of purpose. But anyhow, as the story ended, the king that never was heard too much information. He heard too many things that just didn't gel. So he said, all right, all of you come. You afraid? Come on, all of you. Go with me to that hole. That's what I want all of you here in terms of what's happening in our community today.
I'm Sister Dix, our co-chair of our committee, and I thank you very much for your
As co-chair of the African Burial Ground, I'm asking each and every one of you to call Bob Lowe. Bob Lowe is one of the members of the African Burial Ground. I'm also asking you to call Tim Ryan. Tim Ryan is the regional director of the African Burial Ground, who is, his phone number is 246-2600. 246-2600. And you can get either Tim Ryan or you can get Mr. Law at this telephone number. Just ask for the extension. I'm not sure what the extensions are. Thank you.
We are Positive for Children. Kiara Jabray. We are here today to pay homage to our ancestors of the Middle Passage.
Speak up.
We and all children spoken word
Leave the mic up.
that is dedicated to spreading positive messages to our youth and our peers.
Our daily struggle is coping with the known factors.
Leave the mic up. Leave the mic up. Stretch the mic.
Sound over here.
Stretch the mic. Stretch the mic.
Brother, go ahead. Our daily struggle is coping with the known fact that our people are being brutalized and killed. The following piece we're about to do sums up why we must never forget the African Holocaust. Never again.
I know that we must reclaim those born in the Atlantic Ocean. Do you know that there is not a plaque, a memorial, a day, a ritual, or an hour that is erected in memorial to those 100 million bodies in the Atlantic Ocean?
All those African bones in the briny deep. All those people who said no and jumped ship. All those people who tried to figure out a way to steer, to navigate among the shark. We don't call upon that power. We don't call upon those spirits. We don't celebrate those ancestors.
We don't have a marker, an expression, or a song that we use to acknowledge them. We have nothing to indicate that those are our people and they matter. We willingly self-administer knockout drops. More horrendous is the fact that we don't tap into those ancestral presence in those waters. Tony Bambara.
Hey,
the struggle continues.
Brother Sankofa.
Thank you very much.
Stretch the mic.
First, I
Stretch the
want
mic
to
for
thank
him.
everybody for
Stretch the mic for him.
daring to come and give the ancestors a day at
Hey,
least in our
cameraman,
365 days
front
that
of
is
the video.
often preoccupied in one way or another form of enslavement.
Use your
To
left.
me, remembering 1 minute a day to the ancestors itself is a healing gesture. Often we wonder what's wrong with our people. It has a lot to do with the idea of not saying thank you for having lived, survived, and struggled and perished on my behalf. In so doing, people continue to exist in a much more historical way. When we did Sankofa, we didn't know that people would see the film, but we knew it was a form of a bone we need to celebrate. We need to unearth and celebrate the past in order to go forward. That's what motivated us to do Sankofa in a time where so many things are very discouraging. And to you, I want to announce today that because those of you who supported Sankofa enabled me to go back to my own country, Ethiopia, and unearth a forgotten history. In a way, I was Sankofating back to Africa, to Adwa, to unearth a very important information. And I'm sure some of you have seen the film. It is now showing at the BAM, the Brooklyn Museum in Brooklyn. Thank you very much. It's entitled Adwa, an African Victory. And those of you who invoke Garvey, this is one of the battles that inspired him a great deal. It inspired Du Bois, it inspired the first Pan-African Congress. And I made the film to show that black people can defeat any kind of enemy. But to do that, they have to be united. Our weakness has always been in our disunity. And this film will show you how a black country at the height of the scramble for Africa put a stop to European imperialism. That's why the film is not in theaters. That's why we are always being evicted from one place to another. But it's up to you now. We have the film. Even if you have seen it, if you don't tell another 10, 15 black people, then everything we do, all the work we do, whenever we are not near you, I mean, since you saw Sankofa, this is the first film I have made. It took me four years to do this film. And at least you owe me to let other people know that there is a film that you have to give a chance. And it's the name is Adwa, an African Victory. It will be at the BAM, the museum. Please come and see it. Again, I thank you. I'm very proud of being present here, and take care.
You know, it's what they call technical delays. And oh, there's one other thing somebody asked me to do. The Cobra invites you to its 11th annual reparations conference, June 14th through the 20th, and that is happening at Howard University in Washington. So if you can make it, you have something to attend there. Coming up next, as soon as they're ready, because I prefer to wait away from here, because then I feel like I have to do something. It will be Ababa, okay? So that's who they will be, and when they finish, don't forget to make a whole heap of noise, all right?
Queens, princesses and princes. Yes, watch the feet back, watch the feet forward. Keep it balanced. So beautiful to stand before the representation of Ethiopian, African, Cushite nation, Kemet, you know. I man feels strong standing before a big strength. I want to do a little thing before the music starts for the children, you know. I want to give away 10 CDs to the kids. So any kid that could come up with a little answer for certain questions will get a CD. So children, listen up. Simple questions. One of our forefront runners had a statement or a phrase. It said, keep something alive. Any kid could tell me that. Any young person between the ages of baby to 15. What's the answer?
All right, a round of applause for winner number 1. All right.
As we go along, if you all have any ideas, we can make up little trivia, little quiz, you know? We always say that no matter what, we will gain the what. Children, no matter what problems we go through, it's an old saying, we will gain something. What will we gain? I will take that answer. You're brave enough to raise your hand. Well, we could still try again, you know. I had an answer in mind, so we could try again. No matter what happens in life, we will gain what? Something.
Trust. Trust.
Trust.
You brave enough, come? Somebody said the answer. What we good doing? Freedom?
Getting some money.
Okay, let me just wipe the
Getting some money. I love it. With my picture on.
Freedom. You get a second answer. I don't know if you all been paying attention, but most of our martyrs, most of them, their first name started with a certain letter. And I just give it
M. Martin.
looking for the
Martin.
I had the honor to dance with this queen
I
in
danced
Africa.
with him in Ghana, and my picture is now around the world. Just wonderful.
My honor, my queen. My honor, my honor, my honor. We have a last CD. Just step up for it, any child.
Go, hurry.
Respect, respect. Yes. Well,
Yeah, I'm on that bell. I'm going for it.
talk to me, my brother. I hear you, brother. When the music come up, it's gonna balance out. All right? Respect. Behold the presence of the Most High, which reigneth in the hearts of the heathen and the righteous. Jah Rastafari. Set not thyself because of evil doers, neither be afraid of evil men. When the wicked come with their evil devices, fear not, power. Say, yabba, 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 guide I. Say, judge, 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 lead I now. It's a good thing to give thanks and praises unto the Most High, unto the Most High. In every sunshine and in every moonshine, Yabba, power. Say yabba, 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 guide I. Say judge, 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 lead I know. Places
laws of the Most High. The same shall abide, the same shall abide. Within the harmony of the Almighty One, hear not power. Say yabba 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 gai gai. Say jaja jaja yabba yabba gai gai. Say jaja 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 lee gai. Say yabba 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 gai gai. Say jaja 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 lee gai. Say yabba 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 gai gai. Jaja 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 lee gai. Say yabba 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 gai gai. Jaja lee gai. This your time, through this year Armageddon. So dread not the wicked in this your time. Give thanks and praise to the Most High. Itinerally, all praises due to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Give thanks and praise to the folk. Never give up, never give up. Dread not the wicked, but fear the beginner. Yeah, we will survive in one accord. There's one creator, why so many gods? Decent creation, no righteous reward. Because Babylon, Babylon, Babylon don't need your religion. Too much confusion, away with your magic wand. Every time they keep on trying to send astray our minds. Voices are crying, opposing darkness, got to hear our cries. Never give up, never give up. Once we were lost, just could not be found. A mighty, mighty, mighty nation once lived in darkness, did so many wrongs. Now there's forgiveness, comfort everyone. Dread not the wicked, but shall will be done. Hey, don't live in no division, causing frustration, trying to take us. Babylon, Babylon, little and don't need your religion. Too much confusion, away with your magic wand. Every time they keep on trying to set us straight, oh my.
Back off for the Lord. Proud keep a jam. Respect to the Most High. All praises due. Give thanks to the Most High. Yes, Still you must know. Hold your voice and behavior. Got to remind you, there's forgiveness in the fire. So turn around now. I don't know what your behavior.
Everybody no must be paying, baby. With a positive mind, you want to think with your head. So put them nobody is get busy in them head. Every party young just what they want instead. Them killing one another to see them blood run red. Them using the Glock 9 for Lucy instead. But people living together, all in one head. You know, love for love, no more blood run red. With a positive mind, you want to think with your head. Roots and culture, we really have it spread.
To the Most High, with the strength of the inspiration, so we can come together as one and build a stronger solidarity towards a more positive future for the children. Respect the elders, respect the children, respect the Most High. Respect.
Ababa, ladies and gentlemen. Ababa, I didn't get you so tired you can't respond. Mercedes is the name of the mother. We have a child who is looking for his mom over here.
one down here though. Check, check.
Check. Check, right.
Tell me how long. Oh, tell me how long. Well, tell me how long. Well, tell me how long. Whoa, won't you tell me how long? Won't you tell me how long? So this poem is called The Assignment. It's dedicated to the memory of Patrick Dorisman, executed by New York City killer cop. How long? Tell me how long? Well, after the dying and the crying and the praying and the marching, then what? After the dying and the crying and the dying and the praying and the marching, then what? What will you do? What will you do when you do it again and again and again and again? Tell me how long? How long? How long can this go on? How long can you sing this song? After the lies and the alibis and the lies, hypocrisy in disguise, tell me how long? Won't you tell me how long? How long will you participate in this charade, a masquerade of catastrophic melodies? How long? How long will you participate in this fate and hesitate to take control of your surroundings, those traumatized that are first to die mentally? These mind games, freak of past lives in the Third Reich, as third eyes are shut, sealed by constipation of the wretched flesh of animals. Tell me how long? Won't you tell me how long? How long will you praise their gods with the sacrifice of your sons and daughters on the chopping block of hypocrisy in the name of democracy? Tell me how long? Well, how long? How long will you believe in their constitution? The one that didn't include you, Folks for both sides of the same coin that elude you when they'll change the means of exchange. Take your gold, give your paper money to be funny. Power comes from the barrel of a gun, son, so brothers wear bullseyes on their third eyes. Search for a bulletproof vest, trying to loot body bags, because they shoot you if you just say no to drugs. A killer cop might kill before a joint will, it is just not safer with safer. And the mentality of fascism creeps on those asleep, while secrets hide in books where most people never look in this technological age of mass communication. So tell me, I need to know right now, tell me how long? Yeah, won't you tell me how long? So how long? How long before we participate to change our fate? Turn your back on their gods, take your money from their banks, ignore their stolen holidays. Remember, it was work that brought us here in the first place. Can you tell me, I need to know right now, how long? Whoa, won't you tell me how long? Well, how long? Can you tell me how long? So I come out here every year, people say, where's the CD, right? I got it for you. See me. Somewhere in my pocket, I'll show you. Yeah. So anyway, see me about it. We'll make some kind of arrangement.